See these? These are my swimmers. That's what I swim in. So you might be asking, why are you swimming, Wykie? You know, what's all the swimming about? Well, there's been no swimming so far, but the swimming starts today. And the reason the swimming is starting today is because I'm doing a half Ironman in February, 70.3, Tasmania. I've been roped into it by Mr. Brandon Swan and Mr. James Newbury. So I'm gonna go buy some goggles. I'm gonna go get a membership at the local pool, and we're gonna start swimming, baby. Just before we do that, we are gonna have a no chalk talk episode with Mr. Jay Crouch. So I'm just waiting for him to jump on. We'll do the podcast and then we'll go do our very first swimming session, which is gonna be very entertaining. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure if I can swim 25 meters right now. So some vegan rice crackers. Day 21 of being vegan, 9 days to go. That's a whole nother video. It's coming soon. Bro, the new whip looks so sick. I'll give you some tips. I'm a hopeless romantic, bro, so I'll give you a little lesson on how to be more romantic. Jay Crouch, eh? What a legend. Thanks, bro, for coming on. That was a lot of fun. And hey, Jay actually has his own YouTube channel. Him and his brother Toby are hilarious. So I highly recommend you go and subscribe to his channel and follow along the journey. And bro, I can't wait to watch you just annihilate the individual field at Down Under next month. Define small, you know? What's small? I have this thing about car parking. You always go for number one. You always try and find the park as close to the door as possible. And if there's nothing there, then sure, go and park miles away. But I always go for number one. And more often than not, it pays off, so. I also have a rule about these things. You don't stand still on them. You actually walk up them. They're meant to make you faster, you know? If you stand still, you're going slower. So walk up them. Okay, let's get some goggles and then go to the pool and see if I can even swim 50 meters. I don't know if I can. I think it's a 50-meter pool. See if I can even make it from one side to the other without stopping and standing up in the pool. Oh, new challenges, new journeys. I love them. Hey, yeah. Is that one there? Thanks. Yeah, cheers. She gets it. She gets it. So Newbury told me to buy either Tia or the engine brand, Tia or Engine. Unfortunately, Rebel Sport only sells Speedo, so we're gonna go for the Speedos for now. And if I feel like I deserve it, if I feel like I need it, I'll order some Tia or Engine brand goggles online. But these will do for now. As I drove into the car park, the nerves started setting in. So here we are, Miami Aquatic Center. I'm gonna spend a few hours here for the next few months. What have I done? I've got no idea what I'm doing, eh? How tight should this be? You know, I can see a vein coming out of my head. Is that too tight? Honestly, I could probably run half marathon right now. I reckon I can suffer through a 90k bike, but a 2k swim? No. So the goal today is just to find out where I'm at. Can I swim 50 meters? I'm broken, you know? Can I do 100 meters? I'm broken? I don't know. Got no idea. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, I made it there without stopping. 50 meters. Is it 50? It better be 50. Had a little rest, maybe 30-second rest. Made it back. I can feel my lower body just dragging in the water. Legs are just hanging in the water. Oh, my lats are on fire. Here's a question for you. Does a bald man need a cap, a swimming cap? Maybe these ears might slow me down. Get them under the cap. Sheesh, that's hard. All the swimmers out there, it gets easier real quick, right? Surely it's like exponential improvements, you know? Feel crap for the first couple of times and all of a sudden you just feel great. That's what I think's gonna happen. Just gotta keep turning up. Okay, if you know anything about swimming, I want you to critique my technique on this next handy in the comments below. Let me know what I have to do. Okay, I've done 300 meters. I'm gonna do 500 for the day. This last 200, I'm gonna try and do it in 100 meter intervals rather than 50 meter intervals. So I'll try and make it there and back. See how we go. I can only breathe on one side at the moment. Every second stroke I'm breathing out the left. So 50 meters for me feels like a set of 21 thrusters, you know? I want it to feel like running, like this slow, consistent pace, but it feels like a really high intensity effort at the moment. I really struggle to go slow because I feel like I'm gonna sink. So I feel like I'm going too hard, like I'm swimming too hard to try and stay above water. I don't feel like I'm cruising, if that makes sense. I want to cruise. I just want to cruise. I did make it though, 100 meters unbroken, and that last 50 actually felt the best out of the lot. So there we go. A little win within the first session already. There you go. Swim number 1, done and dusted. It was horrendous. It was awful. I knew it would be. I would not expect anything less. I haven't swum for years and that was my first session, so I look forward to the next one being a little bit easier, you know? I swam 500 meters today. I did 10 sets of 50 meters, so I think it's a good start. I feel good about it. But right now, I want to talk Rogue Invitational and give you my predictions. I'm ready to predict the podium, give you a few wildcard athletes to look out for, and we're going to start on the ladies' side. I'm going to go with none other than the mama bear from Australia, Cara Saunders. I feel like obviously Rogue is often slightly strength bias. The girl can lift some weight, you know, she's strong. Yeah, I just got a good feeling about Cara, you know. She's coming towards the end of her career. I feel like there's less pressure. She's doing it for different reasons and I feel like that's dangerous. So I'm going to go Cara Saunders for the win, then Laura Horvath in second place. Third place was hard because you got Daniel Brandon, you got Emma Lawson, and you have Gabby McGower. I want to go Gabby McGower because I feel like she's got the mental game. But I'm going to go Daniel Brandon. So my podium for the ladies is Cara Saunders, Laura Horvath, and then Daniel Brandon. Now there are 3 athletes that I would consider wild cards to look out for. One obviously being Annie Thorisdottir. She's coming off being team athlete. Last year she came second at the Rogue. So she's a bit of a wild card. And then Danny Spiegel, man. I think Danny Spiegel's a wild card. I'm not sure where her capacity is at, but obviously she's very, very strong. And then Ellie Turner. You know, she had an amazing performance for 2 days straight at Wodapalooza last year. And I feel like she's a wild card. So those are the 3 ladies. Those are the 3 ladies that I'm gonna look out for as just athletes that could surprise us and be towards the top of the leaderboard. So there you go. That's the ladies. And then on the men's side, honestly, it's gonna be exactly the same as the CrossFit Games. Justin Medeiros, Roman Krinikov, Ricky Garrard. I feel like no one's gonna touch those 3, and I feel like they're gonna finish in that same order. Maybe Ricky outdoes Roman, I doubt it, but Justin's winning it again. And then the wildcard athletes, I would say Jeffrey Adler is a wildcard athlete just because of his raw strength. He had an amazing performance at the Atlas Games this year, winning it, I believe, beating Valner. So he is definitely a wild card. And then my friend Jason Hopper, the man is strong. He's on this upwards trajectory. I feel like he's just on this. I feel like he's still humming, like we say here in Australia, after the CrossFit Games, and he's going to ride the momentum, so he could be a wild card to watch. And then Noah Olsen, he's just recently announced that it'll be his last final season as an individual. So again, that pressure's off him, and that could be dangerous. Obviously, he's not the strongest athlete in the field, but just because we've seen a bit of a strength bias at Rogue in the past doesn't mean that it's going to be the same again this year. So again, my podium, Justin Medeiros, Roman Krinikov, and Ricky Garrard, with Jeff Adler, Jason Hopper, and Noah Olsen being wildcard athletes. But that is just what I think. I really want to know what you guys think. What is your podium predictions for the Rogue Invitational? And are there any kind of wildcard athletes that you are watching to see how they perform? It's going to be fun. It's not far away. I believe end of, when is it? 28 October. Mate, we're like 11 days away. hello. That is it, my tribe. I hope you enjoyed that little training vlog in the pool. I will see you on Wednesday for a no chalk talk. No, you should really know the name of your own podcast, shouldn't you? With Mr. J Crouch. So look out for that on Wednesday. Love you guys heaps. Stay sexy, keep roaring love. Mwah.